How's it going? Check 1 2. Looks like we're good. Hello everyone and welcome back to the stream. Glad to have you with me as always. Uh it is good to be back. It's good to be back. It feels like I've been in bed for half the past week, and I kind of have. We were a bit sick all throughout this house, and I made sure that it didn't spread the facility. You gotta quarantine out sometimes. But we're all good now, and we're back. And we are going to be doing some more Centum today, because I feel like there's still a lot more to this game. There's a lot more still to explore, a lot more still to see, and I definitely want to see it. But in the meantime, I hope that you're all doing well. Hope everyone's having a wonderful time of things and a wonderful start to their week. I know it has just started, but we'll get through it one way or another, don't you worry. Also, I don't usually do lots of announcements and such, but I do have one, and that is that for anyone that doesn't know, the video just released today, the Streamer's Guide to Linux. I've been working on that for months. It's been a lot of work. So I hope that a lot of people can find some good info from that and hopefully make the switch. Maybe we can get some proper hype for Linux. I mean, it's kind of been gaining steam, and I don't assume that it's going to be, you know, all my doing should it happen, but it would be nice to help out the good fight, you know? But other than that, I've just been making my own Switch, which involves a bit of tinkering. I have everything ready, except I still need to figure out tracking on Linux. It's a little weird on how to do that, so I gotta figure that out. But that's why we're still on Windows for right now. But hopefully when I get that figured out, we can do a proper switch over, and I will be free of the shackles of Microsoft. But you didn't come here to hear me postulate. You came here to see some Centum. So without further ado, let's go ahead. Well, a little further ado. Let's ado for just a moment, because I feel like there is one last thing to ado for, and that's me switching over the captures, because I forgot to. It's almost like I haven't done this in a long time. There we go. Alright. The ado is over. The game is now. Welcome back to Centum, and I'm gonna mute the BGM there because this bears some interest, and looks like we do have an error running the simulation integrity checks, as well as a warning for the CPU check. Oh, we got plenty of stuff here. To anybody text, you only have 3 days left, only 3 days. Whoever reads this, don't be fooled. Well, I think we might have gone a little bit over in that estimate. I think we might have gone a touch over. I see. Yep. Still got the decode, the fishing lodge. User still suspend. Can't actually do anything about the fishing lodge. None of the buttons seem to really do anything. Okay. I've got Caesar. This would suggest we just paste here for Caesar. I don't know what all that business is. Wait, hold on. Oh, there's a thing. Also, hey Nate, how you doing, bud? Hope you're doing well out there. Why is the chat not working? That's weird. Hold on. Why is it not working? Let me test that. How the hell did I break that? Okay, 1 second. I will fix that post haste. See here. Can I just do this? Oh, it's virtually the same. Interesting, but it was missing something. Not sure what. Let's see if that works now. Okay, well, that's broken. I don't know why. It's working perfectly fine everywhere else. It's not working here for some reason. Full Linux from scratch install. It's going great. Yeah, I'd imagine. I'd imagine. Which distro? Feel free to tell us all about it. I did just find this through scrolling through it. Because whoever reads this, find Marmoset. Find him. He is the only one who can make things right. That must be... I see. It's going through a Caesar cipher. Just like in general. Yeah, the W is where that one stops. Okay. So. Got our auto saves. We got our actual save. Is that the one that we should load? I feel like we should be loading that one. Let's go with that one. Linux and Scratch is not a distro. Oh, you're building it from the ground up? I see. Okay. Gotcha. Jesus. Best of luck with that. So you're like completely building without a desktop environment or anything like that. Oof. Yeah, my sympathy. For sure. So, who shall we talk to? 2A. I'm watching you. Okay. Whatever makes you not sleep at night, sure. Let's do that. Nothing interesting here. Move on. Smart cookie, but currently feeling like a dum-dum that needs gum-gum. I mean, tech has a way of making fools of us all, honestly. I think I'm usually pretty intelligent about the tech stuff, but I still have to come to you for help on some of the stupidest of problems, so. It's a spectrum. It's all a spectrum. See that? Oh, he's... I'm not going to say he's healing up. He's still bleeding pretty profusely, but at least he's got a bandage. Why, hello there, dear sir. Would you kindly introduce yourself? Also, I can't remember a damn thing about any of the voices I did, so bear with me. Issue you were having, I've faced several times. Yeah. It's all about what you know. It's all about what you learn over the course of it. I know what Centum is. Do I? You are making the decision-making process a lot more complicated for us, dear sir. What does he know about Centum, Beamkey? Who told him that? Wait, is the official man Beamkey? I know all that I need to know. The only thing I do not know is why was this protocol set in motion? Do continue. To hell with me, my own fate, and your precious protocol. What matters most is that this place is a rat trap. And you are using the boy as bait, it seems. A clever hypothesis indeed. It's a pity that it's wrong. Vermin are coming here at will, so we do not need a bait to get them. The purpose of the kids' presence here on this playground is unclear to us. You still on Linux or dual booting? I am dual booting right now because I have yet to find a proper tracking solution, a facial tracking solution.
Warning, coolant pressure low.
Hydrate, sure thing. Also, hey Magenta, how you doing? Lovely. Ow. Also, hey Eli, how you doing? Hope both of you are doing well. Yes, I'm dual booting right now because I have yet to set up a proper face tracking solution on Linux. Ow. Hey Faye. Everyone's coming in. Shame that the chat is completely broken. I don't know why. I still don't. It might be in here. I'm not going to futz about with it right now. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, as soon as I figure out the tracking stuff, I'm going to be moving to Linux full on. We are yet to find out where the huge data set being uploaded into the system from Workstation 9 came from. How did Tim get into their network? How could they... I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear what you just said. I said how'd they get in your network? Whoever's manipulating this good-for-nothing pest, whoever is watching us through its eyes, listen carefully. You keep playing. Have fun while you still can. Probably a GitHub software somewhere. Yeah, it. So what I find for tracking, I have two main options. Because a lot of tracking software will only run in Wine, and for whatever reason, Wine doesn't like to talk with hardware too well. So none of them can really see my camera, which is a problem. So I can either do a very roundabout way of running OpenCFace through the terminal, feeding that into VSF, and then feeding that into Waterdo, because Waterdo doesn't take OpenCFace directly, has to take it from a program, or I get a bit of money together and I get an iPhone for tracking and I use that instead. And I feed that directly into Waterdo, because that is a network connection and that should go just fine with Wine, as opposed to the hardware connection. And the VSF, the OSF VSF solution is cumbersome. It requires me to run quite a few programs. I'd rather not do that if at all possible, but I have been trying to make it work just to, explore my options. It's difficult to do. It's difficult to set up correctly. Not to mention the fact that I'm already running Waterdo on Proton and I'm running StreamerBot on Wine, because StreamerBot doesn't have a native Linux thing, though the Wine installation is technically supported. Let me talk to some friends to find out. If you can find a better way, then I am all ears. There have been so many things I've looked at that there are no straight supported like Linux trackers. There are a couple, but most of them are like deprecated, or they're just like outdated. They're abandonware essentially. But most of like the big players, they don't really have a good way of doing like webcam based tracking, which on the one hand, I get it. Most people who are doing the face tracking, they want to do so with an iPhone. On the other hand, there are still quite a few people that do the webcam tracking. So it is a bit of a shame. But I think as it sits, I'm probably about 50, 60 bucks away from getting like an iPhone, like a used iPhone 11. So I'm trying to get the money together for that. That way it just becomes a non-issue. I can just set it up. I'll have better quality of tracking. And it won't matter whether I'm on Windows, Linux, or fucking Mac. I can just stream straight from the iPhone. And frankly, that's a much simpler, a much easier solution. Sometimes projects can be abandoned. No one has the interest in picking the project up. Yeah. I just feel like there's probably not a lot of overlap between Linux users and VTubers. That's probably the reason. Because I don't think anyone else is really worried about facial tracking software to the point of like, at least to that point, so much as VTubers. I feel like we capitalize that market right now. At least in the civic sector. But yeah, if you are out there and you'd like to help me get to that point of getting the iPhone and update the tracking, then hey, be sure to donate to the coffee or just subscribe on the Twitch. It's a wonderful way to help out and lets me know that what I'm doing is worth a damn. We will be looking for you. Why hello there, dear sir. Would you kindly introduce yourself? Okay, so we just exhausted the Centum lines. My name is Desmond. Won't ask you who you are. Damn. Apologies. Still a few coughs in there. Let me share a curious observation with you, Mr. Ruthand. We've just received word that you would appear here. Interesting. Ah, God. Appreciate the bits, Eli. What you do always matters. Very, very kind. Very kind. I just show my ugly mug, so I don't know much about tracking software. I used to be a flesh tuber. And I don't think a lot of people know that anymore. I used to be a flesh tuber. I just like the technical intricacy of VTubing. Not to mention it's actually helped me to learn about things like 3D modeling. Ah, fuck. Appreciate the bits, Nate. I will not be outplayed. Hype train incoming. Don't give me this. Don't tell me this, Twitch. There's never been a hype train on this channel, and it's not going to start today. You lied to me. And here you are out in the broad daylight. Frankly, I am impressed. Yeah, it takes a bit for me to show my face out in the sun. Mainly because of how easily I burn. Anything else? There's something wrong with your face. Mainly the lack of features. That's the problem. Like, no, I think that's just him breathing. I don't think he's got a bloody nose. But then again, I think he's got bigger issues to worry about. There's something wrong with your face, though. With all due respect, your own face is wrong beyond any recognition. Mine, on the other hand, fits my purpose at the moment perfectly. Ow! I keep getting things thrown at me. Nate, appreciate the sub. Appreciate the prime sub. 2 months. Hell yeah. We're just getting into the war with it, huh? Oh boy. Twitch keeps lying to me about this hype train. I've never seen a train. We're in the middle of the ocean. There are no trains that run through here. That's not true. We're not in the middle of the ocean. And there is a train track nearby. Though I've heard them, I've never seen them. Oh, God. Nate, appreciate the gifted sub. Scarlett, I'm sure will enjoy that. I hope both you and her continue to enjoy the emotes. I wish that the chat was working. I know it wouldn't show half of this, but still, it'd be nice. Also, I don't know why the counter didn't go up. Buddy is not the best at arithmetic, it turns out. You'd think a robot would be better at math. You really would. But he constantly confounds me with what he does and doesn't know. Come on, train, get out of the stankin' lock. This boy is old. It's old as time. It's worn. It's rusty, crusty. Needs a bit of juice to get it moving, apparently. When has Buddy ever been good at anything, really? I feel like Buddy is good at a select few things that Buddy wants to be good at, like being a nuisance. I constantly get the feeling like Buddy is doing something. He has a purpose behind his actions. I just don't know what that purpose is, and that scares me more. I want to know that purpose. Oh, God. Getting things thrown at me. Nate, appreciate the extra bits. Come on, train. Train and fight, Gordon. Buddy's a great companion. How do I respond to that? Buddy is one of the companions of all time. Hype train is through subs, I think. I have no idea. I've only ever participated in one hype train.
Coolant pressure low.
Hydrate, sure thing. Good hydration. Yeah, I've only ever participated in one hype train, and that was already, out of the station. I was throwing coal into the fire just because I figured it'd be fun to do. And I was at a point at that point that I could actually do something. Nate's now exploring the channel point redeems. All right, we're here for it. To what do we owe the pleasure of having you here, Mr. Rothand? Okay, that was stankin' loud. Yeah, it was. I don't know why it was that loud, actually. It shouldn't be that loud. Has it been changed? Has someone fucked with my things? At least Buddy wasn't made from Vault Tech. I mean, if Buddy was made from Vault Tech, it would really just be a matter of he could do what he does better. No, it's about the same. He could do what he does better, but you you would know that it's not for his sake, it'd be for company's sake. He'd be controlled by Big Corpa, and thus he would not be allowed within the facility. That's why all of our computers run on an intranet. Splendid. I appreciate your willingness to make our work significantly easier. I was quite sure that I'd have to raid the whole city to get to you. Oh? Well, here I am, big man. Just like in the good old times. Just like Old Square. Do you remember? The fuck is an Old Square? I don't. I wasn't there. If you say so. If you say so. Also, you're still bleeding pretty profuse, my guy. Anything else? You here to watch over him? You mean the rebellious teenage vermin? He does not require any additional supervision. Stop trying to fool me. I'm talking about the boy on the swing. Oh, that one. Yes, I am. The city has allocated this plot of municipality land specifically for any local kids to play. Yeah, that is the purpose of a playground. Thank you. Fucking Jimmy Neutron over here. Sodium chloride. Come on. We know what a playground is. And for us to keep a keen eye over them. You could have just said it's a playground. You still could have. In case you're not aware, my clearance level is slightly higher than that. Listen, you pest. Your clearance level is nothing but a lab cage in the depths of the aquarium. What can a monster like you even... I beg your pardon. You are a former military officer, so you must have had a higher clearance. What a faux pas from my side. He's a former military officer. Desmond is something interesting. He's been bleeding this whole time. Magenta, wouldn't that be an issue? I feel like it would. Especially from the head. You see, little known fact, you got blood in your head and you kind of need it. You kind of need it. You know what happens to your brain when it's deprived of oxygen? Try holding your breath and see. Don't do that. It's very dangerous. Anything else? Nah, I'm good. This is absolutely splendid. Alright, cool. Talk to the cat. Curious cat, cool. Talk to Tim. That's creepy as hell. I'm not saying that. How did you end up here? I'm just always here. Me too, bud. Me too. You weren't here at night. Kids aren't allowed to play here during the night, so I wasn't here. You know what? That's on me. I should have known that. I refuse to meow, so instead I'm going to say meow. Meow indeed. What an interesting presupposition do we have here. What's so interesting about it? Don't you act like you know what the word presupposition is. I barely know. Nothing really. Don't let it get to your head. You'd like to draw? Hey, where'd the drawing go? Dude is still bleeding. Yeah, it's actually kind of running onto his collar a bit. He's fucking up his shirt for no good reason. I know he's got like a handkerchief or something. Well, maybe it's what he's got wrapped around his head. Still, he should change that bandage. If Project Zomboid has taught me one thing, change your fucking bandages. You change them often. And it's also interesting that I say if Project Zomboid taught me anything and not if having a hole in my leg taught me anything. I learned it from Project Zomboid. Real life can fuck off. Apologies. He could use the tie at least. He could. He could. He looked like a true party guy too. Like a Japanese salaryman who just got done hanging out with his coworkers at the bar. Like he just wrapped up a big account and is celebrating. Really looked like he'd let loose. Sure you like to draw. Yeah, where is the other drawing? Are you? Am I what? Do you like it or not? I guess I do. What's your problem? Damn. Defensive. Draw that arrogant teen on the bench for me. I already did, but the official man erased my drawing. Oh, that's what happened to it. He says that it's not allowed. What a prick. Let the kid draw on the fucking bricks. He ain't doing nothing wrong. Plus, someone else clearly painted all these clouds and shit here. Draw me instead. Come on, I won't be offended. I'll also deal with those nasty officials. Look at him. He's got a hole in his head. I can give him another. Fine, I'll try. Right here? On this wall? Right here. On this wall. Let's see it. What's Desmond look like? Why did it focus on the hole for a second? Did it do that? I think it did that last time. There you go. What the hell? So Desmond is a bit rotund, wearing flannel. Kind of looks like a giant gnome with the hat. And just the crazy hair. Good. That's good. Yeah, playing to your heart's content, having a good time. I'm bored, actually. It's fair. So you're a serial axe murdering lumberjack, or just a good lumberjack. I could just be a good lumberjack. Don't assume that someone with an axe is an axe murderer if they're wearing flannel. Only if they're wearing flannel. Now, if it's a hockey mask, that's different. Someone told me that you're a dangerous man. That's probably right. You mean that bald figure on the bench? Yeah, probably him. I won't tell you. It's a secret. Good lad. Those childish secrets again. Just, hi. Why is it always a lubber? Not a lubber, I'm Marmoset. Why does this feel poignant? Afraid of their own names so much. Well, it's kind of a stupid name. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's a good name. You would. What's your name? Desmond. Is some kind of a bat? How's your name different from mine then? You know what? That's fair. Weird lag? Okay, apparently there was lag. I didn't even notice. Oh, I'm dropping some frames. The frame drop has abated. I apparently was having some technical difficulties with my internet, but we should be back now. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I dropped about 18,000 frames. Don't know how much that is in actual time, but there you have it. It's my real name, the one from my documents. Can't do anything about it. Well, yeah, you can. You can go down to the courthouse and you can take a form and pay them a little bit of money. You can have them change it. You can do that. Oh, okay. Now it's back? Yeah. Yeah, it's my internet being a little weird. That's all it is. Find the creepy thing. What do you need me for? That's just fucking child abductor vibes. No. Vampire who eats little children. Why not? Look a bit pale, it's true. But I doubt that you're actually going to eat me. Won't really eat you. You'll just drink your blood, all of it. Haha. Your thing was your FPS on broadcast took a dip and never disconnected. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't completely disconnected. It was just a lot of drop frames. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Vampires don't exist. The tales people tell about them aren't real. Sage. He's right. You like fairy tales? Nope. Damn. No getting through to this kid. Take care, Marmoset. Yep. Cares nothing for our antics. I'm watching you, yeah? Handing myself into them on a plate. Yeah, I heard that much. Why would you do this? I did what I did. Why did you? Who says that I've given up? You have a mother? My name is Deuce. Fine, Deuce, whatever. Where is your mama? Why are you asking? I had a mother, yeah. Why are you asking? Why are you so concerned about man's mother now? It's very weird. People usually say something like this when they don't know what to say. You're right. You guessed it. I have no idea what I'm supposed to say. World's coming to an end and I don't care anymore. To hell with it. Aw, man, what's wrong with the world? What are you talking about? Good. Good. Keep some hope. Nothing. Let me sit down. I'm tired. Make yourself at home. Let's wait. Take ourselves a bit of a nap. Oh, the eyes in the hole. Snow on the ground turned red on that day. The doctor reassured me that the snow was white. Everything was fine. The snow was white just as usual. Just my imagination acting wild, you know? Oh, someone's in the loony bin. He said that a nervous breakdown had caused some perception issues in my brain. Yeah, no, that's the international symbol for crazy. Oh, I wonder where this doctor is now. Did I kill him? I can't remember. That was interesting. A rat hole, but there's no eyes in it now. Okay, guess we'll talk to Deuce. Why aren't you asleep? Because I slept through the day. What do you mean? Why who? Nobody likes me. Natural, I guess. That was complete non sequitur. Many fear me. That's understandable, I guess. But you, little lover. Deuce. But you, Deuce, despise me. I can feel your disdain. Did I kill someone from your family? A friend, perhaps? Oh? We may be close? No, you didn't. That was it? Dude is weirdly hairy. What it is that each one of them that came from the aquarium have some sort of weird physical trait. And his is the spikes in his his shoulders. I've always been scared of the dark. Nah, that's not right. I've never oh, that's a lot right there. I've never seen my father as we're staring down the barrel of a gun. He did not return from the war. I would often question my mother what he was like in my younger years, but eventually I had grown up to realize that it was pointless. He was a good man and a real hero. My mother would always refuse to talk to me about this. Yo, hello. My mother had something in her that would scare the darkness away. She would come to my bed when I had trouble sleeping, sit on the edge and stroke my hair, singing a little song. Even the horrible pimpled monster from under the bed, a thing made of pure pitch black hate, would not dare snatch me away when she was around. Oh, that was Deuce's story. But I'll kill you without a second thought if you dare to laugh right now. Not laughing. Nothing funny about that. I wasn't the bravest kid around the block, so my mother would sometimes pick me up from school when she had a chance to get off work earlier than usual. A drunkard followed us through a dark alley one of those evenings. He grabbed my mother by the sleeve and started blurting some nonsense into her face, and I was too scared to do anything. I just stood there, unable to move, and watched my mother hopelessly tug her coat away from his sweaty grip. And then I saw my father. He was so tall, so strong, so fatherly. For a brief moment, I actually believed that it was him. But then he looked at me and I realized my mistake. He was just a random soldier. Still, he looked at me and said that it was not the time to be scared. So I clenched my fists and I jumped on that drunkard. Yeah, I understand. I get it. I get it. Clocked his ass. I understood that I had to be brave, and I worked on it. I became bold and daring, built my whole life around that moment. That father was always there when I needed a pep talk. He encouraged me to keep going. I found myself in new company, a company of rebels, punks, and the like. And who found bravery kept biting me in the ass. Still, it was better than hiding in the shadows all the time, fearing that someone might find me. Then I got tested, got into the aquarium, got tested, and tested upon again. And then I saw you. You didn't recognize me, and I didn't expect you to. You had only seen me once, very briefly, and I'd been a completely normal child without any ratty features back then. But I caught the smell and knew that I had to learn more about you. I started asking around, gathering bits of information here and there, and eventually found out who you were, what you've done. I see. I don't see. Call me stupid all you like. I hate you because I'd made an imaginary friend out of you, and the real you did not live up to my standards. How do you like this? Is Desmond Deuce's dad? Oh shit. It's really stupid. Don't be so mad at me. That's so stupid to say. Why would I? He didn't do anything particularly bad to me. I was just a naive little kid. And you're never gonna forgive me for that. All the bullying back in the aquarium, all the murders, all the cruelty didn't matter. Your own naivety does. Yeah, I'll never forget that. Oh, the ghoul soldier plays Desmond. And now we've got Elaine. Is it with an E or without an E? They don't seem to be lining up here. Is there or is there not an E? Okay. Nothing in the hole? Oh, we got something to say here. My childhood dream was finding a way to shrink myself to the size of a rat hole, so I'd be able to get in and befriend some of its inhabitants. Well, be careful what you wish for. Yeah, we killed the fuck out of that rat. A beautiful black cat. It's so big. It's a very nice cat. Hi there. You know what? He's so insistent on Marmoset. Let's go. Hello, Marmoset. Have we met before? Is Desmond actually a killer? I think Desmond is actually a killer. Desmond probably came back from the war a little fucked up, and yeah. Let's say we have met. I see. Okay. You won't believe me, but we've really met before. My name is Elaine. Now we're going with an E. Okay. Pleased to meet you too. Why are you wearing sunglasses? Because it's sunny out. White snow all around us. Oh, she was the one that was talking about the snow. Oh. My eyes are very sensitive. Got it. How'd you end up here? I don't know. The same way you did, I guess. Don't you dare say so. I feel like that one. Okay, sorry. Yeah, it's a little touchy there. Multiple characters? Yes. For this moment, we are playing through 4 different characters. Elaine is the 3rd. Deuce was the 1st, Desmond is the 2nd. Also, the drawing got erased again. What the hell? No, I should be apologizing here. I didn't mean to yell at you. You did nothing wrong. They did. The bad people did everything wrong. I'm not a 5-year-old, Miss Elaine. I know who the bad people are. Oh? I don't know how to explain it better, but there's bad people and good people. The good man will save us. I feel like you can explain it better. Really? Who's that man? It's hard to explain, Marmoset. He's a good man. I saw him in a dream. Dreaming about men. Your dreams always come true. I fucking hope not. My dreams are surrealist nightmares. I mean, they're not really nightmares, but God, they don't make any fucking sense. I've yet to have a dream that makes sense. And I wish they wouldn't, little guy. I wish they wouldn't. Let's wait for the good man to come then. You ever seen any other rats? People that look weird? Probably. I have. To be honest, everyone looks weird around here. Fair point. Yep. That's fair. They all look kind of weird. Good. This means someone managed to escape after all. Then it was not all in vain. Did she lead the escape from the aquarium, maybe? I wouldn't give her a cigarette right now. Ah, he's got the cigarettes. I heard that smoking is bad for your health. It's very bad for you. You heard the right thing. Never, ever start smoking. Yep. Every smoker will tell you, don't do it. Magenta had a very sharp and vivid dream early this morning. She was traveling with an NCR Ranger while Big Iron was playing in the air. I think that's a sign she's been playing too much Fallout. I honestly think that. It has gotten to the point before where I've dreamt about games and it's like, I should stop playing that game for a bit. I should play something else for a while. This is taking over my brain. I won't. But, you know, I have a pack of cigarettes here. My God, where'd you get those from? From a friend. Well, a guy I know. Gave them to me for safekeeping. But I think I can give them to you. You wouldn't mind. Are you sure? Yep, take it. Thank you, little guy. Anyway, your friend shouldn't smoke either. If you say so, I'll tell him that. This is your playground. Yeah, but I don't know how to escape this place either. I'll make it sooner or later. Not sure if I or anyone else here ever will. The cat won't let me out. He's guarding me. Meow. He will. Are you sure? I saw it in a dream. Did you? Hey, Beamkey, will you let me out? Meow. Meow. It's just funnier that way. It's just funnier. I'm amusing myself with this. Alright, Marmoset, I should go now. Yeah, I should be leaving soon too. It's okay. See you tomorrow. I won't be here tomorrow. Why not? That's not a problem. Come back the day after tomorrow. I don't think I can. A dangerous man might come to this playground, and a friend of mine told me not to stay here when he's present. A dangerous man, you say? Let's see who that person is then. Are you not afraid? Nah. We're gonna make it together. Might actually be better for you not to show up here while I'm dealing with this threat. Good to hear. It's getting dark already. I have to go. Yeah, it got real fucking dark real fast. Goodbye, Miss Lane. Goodbye, Marmoset. Nowhere to go right now, so here we are. Me and my unlaid ghosts. Your what? What do you mean, unlaid ghosts? What is that supposed to mean? Are we talking unlaid like an egg? I sure hope we are. This whole thing about escaping the aquarium facility doesn't seem like such a great idea to me anymore. And it gets worse with each passing second. It all looked so easy on paper. We plan, we escape, we get the freedom we desired, we see what happens next. Now the next is happening, but there's nothing to see here. The city's getting ready for the night ahead. It doesn't know that the rats have broken out of their cages yet. The rats don't know what to do with this newfound freedom either. The sun's going down soon. Soon. Oh, we've got children. It'll be all over soon, they said. The little ones were crying. They thought that I had come to stop them. No, I said. I'm here to help you, I said, and they believed me. The twins made them believe. The twins were laughing. They kept saying that their precious good man was following us. Back then, I was foolish enough to think that they were talking about me. I was wrong. I'm not a man, and by no means I'm a good person either. It's too late for me to change. I fall asleep. Now is not the time to use this, apparently. It's what happens when you ask an AI to design a playground. Yeah, singular swing. There's the swing and there's the bench. Great. Computer did its job. Real shit. Real. Never trust that to an AI. This black hole in the wall is such an eyesore. Love to cover it up with something, but I guess that won't help much. Yeah, not really. City's usually full of noise and light, even at night, but today it looks eerily tranquil, like a predator watching its prey before taking a leap. I have to think my next steps through. Can't stay on this playground for the rest of my life, after all. That's fair. Yeah, let's just loiter a while. Why not? Sit down and close our eyes. Oh, we got more people. You're new. Also, man's bleeding multiple times over now. Ah, you're Desmond. God, you look horrible. Yeah, you look horrible. You specify the exact degree of horribleness. Somewhere on like a 9.5. No, that's too high. You look like an 8. Like an 8 of 10 horribleness. A lot worse than I remember, that's for sure. Time's kind to no one, I suppose. You aren't getting younger by the day either. Yeah, I see the resemblance now. Now that I get a good look at Desmond. Yeah. He's Deuce's dad. Your attitude hasn't changed one bit, though. Something has to remain strong in this crazy world. Something starts to sink, revealing its true nature. Something that has to be hidden. A pair of sunglasses does the job, isn't it? Why are you here? Is this another... Oh, is this another one of your tests, Inspector Elaine? What do you think? I think that things went completely haywire when the aquarium cracked. Everyone's still panicking. And you can't think of anything better than trying to lure the rats back. Well, I'll be an easy enough target. Doesn't matter if you think that I'm crazy or not. By the way, shouldn't you be logging this interview somehow? Where's your recorder? I'd love to, but where is my recorder? Put it somewhere. Take your time. I'll be waiting. What about Big Man over here? Yeah, he's got kind of the crown of thorns going on here. Just take the tie, man. Just take the tie and do it up nice on your forehead. My pleasure, Miss Elaine. What brings you to our humble abode? Are you on a business trip? You look different. I act as the face of an official body. The manner in which I choose to act depends on the circumstances. These bloodstains, though, they're disturbing. And please listen carefully, Miss Elaine. A drastic increase in the frequency of rather peculiar events has been recently observed around these parts. My personal... Ow. Out of nowhere. My personal stance on the cause of these needs to remain undisclosed for now. Why is that so? It is so, Miss Elaine, because said events appear to be mere aftershocks of a way bigger disaster, and an exceptionally unfortunate one at that. This reeks of big trouble, and I don't need any here in my area of responsibility. Okay, that seems fair. I think you need a doctor. I think you need a few doctors, one for each hole. Good, good. It is my duty to gather information and compile a report, but I may honor our long-lasting friendship by pretending that you are on a business trip here. The fuck did the bandage go, and why increase the number of holes? I have no idea why. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Crown of Thorns. Like, where'd the bandage go? I guess he changed it, but he didn't have enough, didn't kill enough zombies to rip up some cloth. Still, I wholeheartedly hope that your personal matter will not turn out to be stemming from that kind of trouble. Anything else? The person you took care of is right here at the moment. The phrase to take care of someone has many different meanings, but I cannot recall a single negative one. Can you? I can! Anything else? Might as well assume that I'm on an official inspection mission here. Then what? I'm afraid that in this case, your inspection is long overdue. The only character that might be of interest to you in this area is this juvenile organism that goes by the name of Tim. The rest have been taken care of one way or another. Taken care of? Perhaps you acted too hastily. Or perhaps you were too slow to interfere. It all depends on whose report gets the green light from the brass. By the way, where is your luggage, Inspector Elaine? You don't seem to even have a recorder at hand. Anything else? You have a recorder I can borrow off you. Much is true. Did it break? Did you lose it? Did some filthy thief steal it from you? Well, fret not. We are here to accommodate any and all needs of our fellow official representatives. Here, take this. Oh, good, a recorder. Thank you. Always glad to be of assistance. Anything else? I got some personal matters. I've done this way out of order. But oh well. Taking care of personal matters usually means going on an indefinite unpaid sabbatical. Is everything alright? Please do not take this as an attack on your privacy. I'm simply surprised that an exceptionally valuable specialist like you ended up on the other side of the wall. Yeah, I'm fine. Your appearance suggests that you might not be in your best shape right now. Do you have no accommodation? Yes, I think I've overstayed my welcome here a bit. This is perfectly normal. Most people around these parts do. Still, we are more than willing to oblige. Just step through the door and then we'll take matters in our own hands. Is this a threat? My, this went close to the heart. Aren't we in the same team, Elaine? Just enter the door. That will be all. Until then, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Good luck, Elaine. Fine, let's record you. I'm ready to record everything you're willing to tell me. That's wonderful. Turn this thing on then. Might as well. Record is on. You may begin. This is Desmond Rothan speaking. First Lieutenant in retirement, officially considered missing in action, unofficially considered a test subject and detained in our lovely aquarium. You know full well that I'm a dangerous criminal, a serial killer. Yep, you hit the nail on the head with that one. What you have no idea about is how I became one. You're right. My knowledge on the background of aquarium alumni is rather limited. This is not your fault, Inspector. We were working with the kids mostly, and my cell was a couple floors down. You remember the war? What does he want from me, Beamkey? What war? Uh-huh. With autumn right around the corner, the bastard started acting weird. They must have realized that we were coming to kick him out of our country feet first. Their financial support dwindled, the border was closed and heavily guarded. Their drug and human trafficking ventures weren't nearly as lucrative as before. My brother died on the very first day. These fuckers tortured him. Didn't let him die for God knows how long. Knew about it firsthand. Made one of my classmates watch too. Oh boy. Going straight through the war stories, huh? Oh, that was... okay. That girl had only recently turned 17, I think. 16 even, perhaps. What was her name again? She sent 3 of my comrades to Kingdom Come in less than a minute. She had a keen eye, that little bitch. A very keen eye she had. Fortunately, it didn't take us long to find a rat in their village who would tell us everything we needed to know. We took that girl by surprise when she came to the river to get some water. She had a little sister by her side, freshly bruised right shoulder and a surprisingly strong bite for someone so fragile. We searched their house, but to no avail. Then our senior lieutenant, Fedorov, grabbed the little one with his left hand and his pistol with his right, and told their mother this. Tell us where your elder daughter hides her rifle, or else I'll start with this one. He'd always been very persuasive, so we didn't have to repeat it twice. The woman showed us everything willingly. Damn it, what was her name again? What am I even talking about? So yeah, our squad was tasked with a cleanup mission. They said the Air Force had already taken care of the major threats. That was a ruse. There weren't any proper soldiers in that village, but the locals were quick to respond to our shots with their own. About 24 civilian casualties. Like Old Square. I don't know shit about Old Square. They keep bringing up Old Square. Old Square happened, I guess. I have no idea what happened at the Old Square. I wasn't there. So you said. Oh. There was a guy in our squad. He clearly had some rabid bats in his belfry. Not an ounce of fear. Not a single sign of self-preservation instinct. A purebred killer machine. Big, strong, and unquestioning. Only seen him cry once, on that very day. There was an old woman in that village, too. She was nursing something that had probably been her granddaughter at some point. Howling like an animal. With all signs of sanity gone from her dead, horrifyingly empty eyes. Never heard anyone curse as infernally as she did. I still think what happened to me was in no small part thanks to her black magic or something. Woke up 3 days later with my throat burning. Would have killed for something to drink, but my flask was empty, so I asked my comrades for water. Someone handed me a mug. The jug on the table was full of blood, too. I remembered filling it from a local well and drinking fresh cold water out of it just a few hours ago. At first it all looked like a stupid joke, but I couldn't find any water anywhere, no matter whom I asked. People kept offering me cups, mugs, and flasks full of blood. They had their flasks, their jugs, their wells, but none of these had the liquid I yearned for inside. I only saw blood everywhere I went. Even the snow on the ground seemed red to me. We're calling back now. It's come full circle. Thirst had been burning me from the inside slowly but steadily. I remember chuckling uncontrollably, then laughing out loud and having a fit of hysteria. Soon the thirst grew into a numbing, aching pain, constantly tugging at my throat and stomach. It all felt like an exceptionally bad dream, and I couldn't wait to finally get back to our base. I believed that our medics would help me. Then one of our men got shot, and I couldn't take my eyes away from the hole in his throat. Water was pouring out of it. Clear, fresh water. I jumped on him, sinking my teeth into his neck, and started drinking. Never felt so thirsty before, nor have I ever tasted water so deliciously still and sweet. So he is a vampire! Holy shit. Now I understand what it must have looked like to the others. Holy shit. What'd the doctor say? You're fucking crazy? Turned out that I wasn't the only one struck by such a peculiar malaise. The doctor remembered at least a dozen similar cases. I asked him how could something like this possibly happen, but he didn't know. When he put 3 glasses on the table and asked me to pick one to drink from, I broke his nose. And then I was medically boarded. They used some negligible injury as an excuse to kick me out. But I saw my dossier. Trauma-induced schizophrenia, they wrote. They swapped their places in your head. Who? Blood and water. Why are you asking these stupid questions? I've just told you just that. I returned to the city. My mother died the week before, so my sister allowed me to live in her apartment. Found a job, worked as a firefighter for a while, saved up enough money to erect a gravestone for my mother, then rented a private flat. Didn't want my sister to know. Flashbang. Hooked up with a streetwalker and brought her home. She'd been barely hiding a scowl all the time. Must have thought I was nervous because of her. Turned up the volume on my record player, closed the bathroom door behind us, and stabbed her right between the ribs. Well, I was right. The sweetest, the most clear and fresh water is the one that gives life to a human. I spent the whole night drinking her to the very last drop. What? So the AI has recreated vampires, is what we're getting here. Slept like a rock that night, dreaming of witches reveling all over the city, turning their robed sleeves into wings and talking to rats in the flickering lights of their bonfires. What? I knew that I would need more soon. There was no turning back. I just knew it. How'd you get into the aquarium? All that ended on one beautiful autumn day. I fucked up. My sister picked the wrong moment to bring some of my clothes back. She had her own keys, and I didn't hear her ringing the doorbell. She didn't want to wake me up, so she left her bag on the couch and opened the bathroom door to wash her hands. She didn't know that I had left a half-finished boy there several hours ago. Ugh. Ad for a new game that looks interesting, South of Midnight. I've been looking at that game a little bit. I don't know what to make of it just yet. I'm gonna have to look into it more, but it did seem interesting from what I saw in the teaser trailers a few months back. I did hear of one thing that I'm actually pretty interested in, is that Jagex is making a RuneScape survival game that seems to be pretty interesting. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that one. Yeah, South of Midnight, I'm gonna keep my eye on it. Maybe it'll be interesting, maybe it'll be more slop. I don't know. We'll just have to see. It could go either way. What did you do to her? Nothing. She was my sister, you know. Can't tell you how many I've killed. I tried making a list several times, but I kept losing track after a dozen or two. You know what's the funniest thing about it? I don't feel any remorse at all. Yeah, that's... Is a RuneScape like the simplest form of survival there already is? I'm interested in Atomfall. I'm also interested in Atomfall. Actually, I already got that on my wish list. But RuneScape is just RPG. It's just RPG. But they're actually going to make a proper, like, survival game. Like, building bases and crafting and all sorts of shit. Mainly, like, focused around a lot of magic. So, I'd definitely be interested to check it out. And I definitely want to play Atomfall. But the iPhone thing comes first. Might be interesting. It definitely seems that way. Yeah, once I get the iPhone thing and the tracking sorted, that's when I'm going to start looking at things like Atomfall. And a few other games that I've got on my radar, like AI Limit. I got a lot of things that I want to check out. A lot of things. What do you feel then? Do you feel like you're the chosen one? Do you feel like you're better than others? You kidding me? I'm very much aware that this curse is still spreading and spreading fast. How long do we have until all of it collapses? What do you think? A vampire can eat another vampire perfectly fine. Doesn't that look like the end of the world to you? It's getting late though. I said everything I wanted to, so we can get it over with. Where do you spend your nights? Depends. Tonight I'm gonna stay here. I'd consider my options very carefully if I were you. Well, sleeping with a vampire by your side would be more unsettling than asking them to free up a place for you on their bunks. In full well, the rats weren't people anymore. I knew it even back in the aquarium. Is that what awaits me in the end, too? Has the Black River always been black? When did its waters turn to blood? Here goes another appalling and utterly pointless comparison. Right from the gospel book, Jesus was making wine out of water, right? Why are the bread and wine we taste during the sacrament called our Savior's flesh and blood, then? This is getting weird. Humans have always been thirsty for the blood of their neighbors. Well, we all got what we wanted in the end. Now we're starting getting religious symbolism. Got the nail holes in the hands, and we got the crown of thorns on Big Man. It's all getting weird. Also, what's up with his arm? Yeah, he's got a wing. Okay, so he is actually a vampire. I should probably leave. Waiting for me behind the door, and a monster's waiting for me right here on the playground. What do I do? Good fucking question. Everything will be covered in white soon. Rats and people alike will freeze in the storm. Everyone will freeze. Oh, man. A little wild. So you decided to stay? I'm gonna leave. Single wing? Sephiroth? Definitely. Alright, I won't be here for long. Staying here for a while, just see what you're gonna do. This is part of the inspection process. You familiar with the notion of acute experiment? It's when the potential consequences of the subject's actions turn out to be more dangerous than those of inaction. Putting a light bulb into your mouth is a good example. Dropping a bottle with a gallon of nitroglycerin inside on the floor. Spending a night with a vampire. There's no doubt that you'll discover something new and possibly groundbreaking. But does the result really justify the means? We do something about it, Beamkey. Oh, fuck. Oh, hi! You betrayed our confidence in you, Rat. You are not worth of our mercy. We mourn. Is that the judge? Run, Elaine. Run until you see the snow you are longing for. The vampire's path ends here. Hi, Death. Haven't seen you since last week. What you been doing? How's it been? How are the kids? Ah, I see. Still dead. Damn. Well, you know, at least they're close to home. I humbly ask the relevant bodies to take into account my willingness to cooperate. I've already confessed all my sins frankly to the inspector present here. We are aware. This makes us shudder. When did you find out? We knew all about him since forever. We have only recently scrutinized you. And what happens next? The time has come to put an end to all these lies. Keep waiting for your verdict, Elaine. Watch the city you hate so much crumble. Mourn the loss of the city you loved so much. May I ask one last question? Who gave you the clue? You weren't supposed to find us here for at least a couple more days. You already know the answer, Elaine. You know it, Rat. Sure, I guess I do. Don't know how. I've run away through this door before, and now the only thing left to do is hand myself over to them. I guess so. Oh, hey. Can scroll on someone. Is that Elaine? It might be Elaine. Oh, we got Valeri. We met Valeri before. Huh. Hello. Hi, what's your name? I'm Marmoset. That's a strange name. It's a name. You know what? You're right. It is a name. Technically anything's a name. So, how are you doing? Fine. What are you doing? Talking to you. You know what? That's on me. I was being too reductive. I'm sorry, that was a stupid conversation starter. I know. I don't mind. Everyone's always like this. Friends, relatives, strangers. If I hadn't met some relatives for a while, they'd usually ask if I'm not sick or something. Fortunately, we're not related, so I won't inquire about your health. I don't give a shit anyway. Let's talk about something cool. What's your favorite thing to do? Why not? I don't know. Drawing? I like drawing, I guess. You all alone here? Not much for conversation right now, are you, Tim? No, there's also a cat. No, sure thing. Can't live without a cat, can you? Cat's very important. Cat's nice. I named him Beam. It's more like a dog's name. Now, where is he now? Somewhere. He's a cat after all. Comes and goes as he pleases. Does sound more like a dog's name though. He doesn't protest. Is there any people around? Sometimes someone comes over, not too often. Do you have anything of use to say at all? Also, why do I have a gun? Why do I have a gun? Cat named Bean. I love it. Now, Beam. B-E-E-M. Flare gun? That is not a flare gun. A flare gun does not look like that. It's stylized, but it's definitely like... It looks like a single shot. Which, I don't know who the hell would carry something like that. I mean, adults, your parents, maybe. Miss Elaine sometimes comes over. You probably know her. And official man also comes during the day. He decides if we're allowed to leave or not. Haven't seen him for a long time, though. Is there a way to convince him that we must leave? I don't think so. So that's the people here. You didn't mention your parents. I didn't. I'm alone behind the wall. So that's the people here. Fair enough. Any other kids? Are you alone? I'm not allowed to talk to strangers, by the way. You know what? That's fair enough. I'm Valeri. Jack Sparrow carried a single shot for the longest time. Yeah, but that's pirate era. They didn't have semi-automatics. I mean, look at what Marmoset's wearing. All right? That's modern clothing. That's modern clothing. That means modern weaponry. Stranger danger, definitely. But he is not worried about it. He could probably take all of them on. I'm Marmoset. What's your real name? Marmoset's not a real name. I think it's a good name. Good and real are two different things. So that's the people here. Okay. Got it. Now that you have me here as well, I guess. Yeah. Talk about something else? This is dumb and boring. What's dumb? Talking? Yeah. No. All these how you doing and how's your health? So dumb. Well, ask me a proper not so dumb question then. Tell me about your home. Do you remember it? Go first. It's right here, across the Black River. Nobody can get there alive? Ooh. Places where you won't even have to swim to cross it. Fair enough. In the city and its outskirts, yeah, but if you go further, there's nothing out there. Everyone knows that. There's something. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's something out there. Everyone knows that. So you say there's something beyond the city. Can we go there? I don't know if we can right now. We're inside the wall anyway. We can't leave. You know what the wall's for? To separate whom from whom. Protect us from them. Or maybe them from us. Does it matter? I mean, I guess it kind of matters. Who's the dangerous party here? Who needs to worry? Find a way to get out of here. I can help you and you'll show me how to cross the river and return. Deal? I don't mind. We barely know each other. Are you gonna come with me just like that? You're not afraid? You don't give no fucks. Now I'm tired of being afraid of everything. Kid Sage have been saying it from the start. Kid Sage as fuck. Am I gonna shoot the official with the gun? Boy, that would be the most action this game has seen. Alright, Marmoset, not now. Okay. The cat is here. A huge black cat. It stares at me. It's a hole in the wall. I don't know what's so special about it, but it's annoying. Can't leave right now. It might be unsafe. I like how the cat just stares at me when I try to leave. Beam is like, no, you ain't, bud. Okay. Let's rest. Can I not rest? City's everywhere and I'm so tired of it. This place is doomed. I want to leave it as soon as I can. Are things really that bad, or am I simply nervous and lashing out at something conventionally irrelevant or conveniently irrelevant and indifferent? Mate, I don't know. I just work here. Might be unsafe. Can I not do anything with the gun? We talk about something else. Oh, I like stories about home, even if it belongs to someone else. Alright, you told me something, I'll tell you something too. Our family's home. You remember it? Tell me. I see bright blue sky, young green grass, a freshly painted fence. The red tiles of my house's roof. Oh, this was Valeri's house. I remember seeing a flashback about this one. A tree with a swing hanging from its canopy by navy polypropylene ropes. I see my son playing in the courtyard. He's 7 years old. I hear my wife calling us. The lunch is ready. I see a kitchen. Wooden panels on the walls, smells absolutely divine under the sun's rays. I see my wife fiddling with the dishes by the oven. She opens a pot, releasing a cloud of thick steam, turns her head and gives me a brief smile. She knows that I'm looking at her, and I can hardly keep from laughing. I see my son in his room, drawing something with colored pencils. What's in his drawings? A little man with a sword in his hands. A bear, also with a sword. Some slim, pitch-black creature unknown to me. This thing has a sword too. Everyone's armed. What are they going to use all these weapons for? I ask him about it, and he sketches a dragon in response. I see my wife, smiling, pulling me to the dance floor by the hand. The whole city is celebrating, having fun and dancing. As usual, I mumble something about how I can't dance at all. And it's true, but she doesn't care. She never listens to me. Meant in the kindest way, I'm sure. Not much to tell, honestly. I had a house, I had a family, wife, a kid. Nothing special. I disagree. That's very special. As someone with a house, a family, and a wife, it is very special. I see. You love them? Of course. Listen, how can you not love your family? Even if it does sometimes seem like you're ready to kill someone when they're just too annoying, it doesn't matter, you know? You just love them unconditionally, and you know that you always will. Did they abandon you? No. Where are they now? I don't know. That's what I thought. Confirmation bias, I'd say. It's getting dark. Are you gonna leave now? I guess. See you later. Oh. The judge. Who's prowling in the night? Who's that? Cock the gun. A click. Did you hear a click? Does our guest have a pistol equipped? Perhaps it's even loaded. I shoot the shadow. Stay still, hold my breath. We will find you wherever you hide. Hold a breath. There you are. Hold all of the strength you have left, though it's not likely to help, or shoot the shadow. I'm shooting it. Fire on the boy. Bam! Is that a speed 6? Right, that's speed 6 indeed. Our numbers are way greater than the number of bullets in your magazine. This thing is not magazine fed. Nobody, nowhere, never. We are not leaving empty-handed. I'm sure you understand. But it would be an unwelcome development for us to lose 3 more people. Damn it, they found me even here. There's not as much time left for me as I thought. Hi there. Good morning. Where'd you go at night? Why do you ask? Gonna murder you in your sleep, that's why. What else to do with you? This is stupid. You can kill me right here and now. Nobody cares. Just kidding. Me too. I do care. Please don't kill me, Mr. Valeri. You know what? Since you asked so nicely, you get to live. Oh, big man is no longer bleeding from the face profusely. Why, hello there. What have we here, a newcomer? This is a municipal kid's playground, but you don't look like a kid to me. Good day, sir. I'm here for a reason. We've received a report stating the amount of art supplies provided to the local children is gravely insufficient. Have you heard anything about that lately? First of all, no, I've not heard anything. Would you please introduce yourself? I'm all ears. State your name and last name clearly. I'm afraid you got me wrong. You are supposed to state your first and last names clearly, and I am supposed to report your visit to the proper quarter. Or not. Call me Valeri. Pleased to meet you, Valeri. Please be informed that this particular your citizen, okay? I think that it's supposed to be this particular young citizen has already finished the set of chalks allocated to him, and we don't print money here. Give him a nudge, Beamkey. Actually, you won't believe me if I tell you that I have some on me right now. Took them by accident. A brand new chalk set, never removed from box. Please pass these to our aspiring artist yourself. Frankly speaking, he scares me a little bit. He is rather hard-headed. The looks he gives me sometimes, just like a small angry monkey if you ask me. That's the most character he's shown this entire time. And it's just talking about giving chalk to a kid. Thank you. It's heartwarming to see a person so genuinely caring about lonely children. Oh, that's nothing. He can draw whatever he likes. You have children, Valeri? And I have a son back in the city. 7 years old. Uh-huh. You asked. Don't be dismissive. You asked me. What an asshole. Anything else? Just visiting. You're on a business trip, then yes, that's settled. If not, then, well, you'll still have to stay here for a while. You won't be allowed to return to the city in this case anyway. And you don't seem too keen on taking the trolley bus either. Anything else? Nah, I'm good. Oh, we got something. I don't recall any restrictions for adults on entering the municipal kids' playground being discussed recently. There certainly are no restrictions here, behind the wall. Or are they? If I were you, I'd double check that I didn't have any. You understand what I mean? Vaguely. Let's meet here tomorrow to double check. Splendid. Mutual understanding is exceptionally important in these trying times. Anything else? Just fire on him. Just fire on him. Beautiful. Beautiful. Here, got some chalks, bud. You can say you like drawing. I did, so what? Here's some chalks. Thank you. Really, thank you so much. Hell yeah, what are we doing this time? Is this one gonna be Valeri? It just looks like a witch. Here. What a wonderful drawing. The chalks are a gift from the municipality, by the way. Only the best for our children. I wouldn't know how to respond to that either. Sure, thanks. So right. I trust everything is in order around these parts. The municipal property is not damaged, the child is where he should be, and he even made a friend. You two have fun, and I should go. I'll be back tomorrow. You know the rules. No antisocial behavior, no damage to the municipal property. Good luck. Wait. Oh, is that Elaine? Why is her mouth like that? Okay. Hello. Hello, you're Elaine, I suppose. Right on point. How did you know? Marmoset told me. Feeling talkative, eh? Well, I guess it would have come to that at some point. You're the one that saved me? Yeah, it was you. I remember. Why are you still scared, though? Because I have no idea who you are. Valeri. That's a start. I suppose so. Is everyone here so fucking chatty? Would you like to know something else? Shoot it. We got all the time in the world. Why don't you call the police? You must have understood who I was. I don't like policemen. Besides, we're behind the wall. No one gives a damn about anyone here. Wouldn't say the city's any different. God, that's right. That's real. Well, you wouldn't. Would you like to know something else? I would like to know something else. Why don't you take your glasses off? I'm sick. Don't want to disturb you. Tell me, you attacked the trolley bus's guards. You managed to escape, barely getting through the black waters. Why did they banish you? Elaine looks like the vampire almost. I mean, they're both rats. So, that would be why. I think she's just better at hiding it. She's just better at hiding it than Desmond. Did lots of very bad things, Elaine, but they are irrelevant in this case. They banished me because I refused to do what they wanted me to. A rebel. Hell yeah. Who wanted that from you? Who knows? The pawns aren't aware of the hand that makes the moves. Pawns only know that they must move forward check by check. They do not need to know anything else. Would you like to know something else? I would. As much information as you can give me. Take your glasses off. No, I'm gonna go with this one. Siege won't be leaving anytime soon. I shall never leave this place, Valeri. I'll ask my colleagues if they heard anything useful tomorrow. I won't be able to get you any money or make your papers right, though. My power can only stretch this far. Ah, don't bother. You saved my life, and that's enough. I can fend for myself from now on. Would you like to know something else? I would. Take your glasses off. I see. Sincerity for sincerity. Yep. I expected that. How do I look? Am I more beautiful like this? I mean, you shouldn't be ashamed of how you look. Why? Why shouldn't I be ashamed of myself? Because you got one you. You know, I was born an idiot, but I'm getting smarter with each passing day. I don't think anyone should be ashamed of what they didn't choose. I, for one, chose the path I'm walking myself. Unfortunately, other people also had to face the consequences of my decision. Would you like to know something else? I think I won't bother you any longer. You won't. Okay, then. Hello, Booby. What? Yeah, it's a very interesting style of things until you get right up in someone's face. A little unsettling. Oh, I broke. Whoops. It's okay. I also can be unsettling. The official person's gone. And I saw it myself, and that's precisely why I'm still here. You don't have to inform me about that. You're nervous. You have a good eye for... Oh, I'm sorry. There's something wrong with my eyes? Maybe I'm used to it. You're observant. But I'm not nervous because of him. Oh yeah, that's right, I got an eye patch. That's a good joke. I won't ask you why. There are plenty of other reasons. Unfortunately, I have to get going soon too. That's the rule. Farewell, Valeri. Goodbye, Elaine. The hole. We stare into the hole. Everyone's gone, Marmoset. I know. Beamkey's away too. Beamkey? He's my cat. I'll be going now too. I have my own way of moving around here, but I can't show it to you. Please close your eyes. All right. If you say so, bud. Marmoset. Huh? Everything's gonna be all right. Yeah, everything is gonna be all right. Holy sh... Was that the jail cell from the beginning? The wind. The wind is alive. It's howling in the darkness. It's lonely. It's crying, begging for some warmth. Nobody listens, though. And so it keeps on waiting and wailing and wasting precious moments away, all alone. Well, look at this. We got us a fucking party. He's holding a knife. I should probably shoot him. We're going to talk to everyone else. Hey, big man. What's going on, dudes? No grudges here, big man. Nothing personal. I'm not working for him, but it just so happened. What happened? Can you do something about a beam key? The cat won't help you now, big man. I hand the rats over to them on a plate and they stop using me for their... whatever they use me for. Fair deal. No hard feelings, really. Fair deal. Nothing personal. It's a bad idea from the very beginning. What can you do about it all alone? What can we all do? Stop it, Deuce. I've already told you, nothing personal. And what about you, Elaine? Nothing? Marmoset? Marmoset pays no attention. He just sits there, staring into the wall blankly. Something is wrong. Oh, hey! He's got the one hole again. Why, hello there. What a lucky coincidence that we all gathered here today. Let's go with unusual, considering it's already night and it's gonna rain soon. Well, that's the nature of my job. You have to be vigilant day and night among the storms and rains. Let's cut the small talk since we've all gathered around here. Not all the cat's nowhere to be seen. Sure he's not. You can feel the rain coming. Must be hiding somewhere. I know where this cat came from. This has nothing to do with the rain. I have no idea what you're talking about. Let's cut the small talk. Yep, let's cut it. Why not? Got an impression you weren't too eager for a visit. I'm not too eager to go behind the wall when I'm not obliged to. You can't blame me for that. Fair enough. I need something to fight the boredom. Yeah, sure. Funny as hell. Okay, why not? Don't believe in luck. What do you need? That's strange. The likes of you usually rely on luck and superstitions. I mean, they're comfortable, but they're not everything. See, did you notice that I have a gun? Some food for thought, you know. This does change some things. As it should. What things? Come on, Valeri. Where are your wife and son? Stop it, Beamkey. Stop this instant. Your son is in the city. This is true. But your wife... I wonder, what did you tell the poor boy? I hope you lied. Did what I had to do. I understand, and I do not blame you for that. Still, I need to do what I must as well. We both know that even if you had a spare minute, you wouldn't have had anything to reload your gun with, Valeri. I only shot once. Though, to be fair, it is kind of a single shot. Beankey, I beg you to stop. Might be a little too late for you to simulate delirium tremens right now, Valeri. Considering the consequences before jumping into action next time. Let's get straight to the point. I need you to kill someone. I can kill you with my bare hands if I have to. Oh my, right in front of an innocent child. How cruel. I mean, he's kind of non-responsive. What's the point of killing me, though? I'll come here again in the morning. As I've already told you, our numbers are far greater than the number of bullets in your magazine. Official man is in league with the judge. Interesting. I'm simply a bunch of pixels. Same goes for the young Timothy, better known to you as Marmoset. You promised, Beam, you promised. Could you spare us any more of your feats, Valeri? This is tedious, and to be frank, not impressive at all. Only one person shall leave this place, either you or Marmoset. You have the freedom of choice here. What about Elaine? Well, you're not going to kill her for sure. She doesn't seem too keen on leaving either. And Deuce? He will make his way back home safely. We observe our agreements most carefully. You might as well shoot him too. I suppose another rat on your conscience won't make too much of a difference. By home, do you mean the cage? Where else would we put him? Pests have no other home. By no means a saint, but I will never shoot a little boy in cold blood. As I said, the choice is yours. It's either you or him. You have a son back in the city, right? I heard that he might have to get moving pretty soon. Remind me, why didn't you bring him to the mandatory genome check? Got any pests in the house? Worst case scenario is him taking the trolley bus to the outskirts. You have a better idea of what happens next than I do. Best case scenario is Tim getting a new playmate here. That's a tough choice right there, but I'm gonna go with this one. You bastard. You listen closely now. Both you and I want to live. Why are you so certain that your life, or this kid's life for that matter, has more value than ours? Is that because we're monsters? Hideous creatures not worthy to be called humans anymore? My, how humane of you is that. Care to tell me something, Elaine? Let's say you and Valerie have never met. That much is justifiable, but you must have inevitably noticed the barcode on his neck. Why didn't you call the police? Why didn't you report this incident to me? Nothing to say in your defense, huh? You were banished from the city for violating the Clean DNA Act through repeated sexual advances on a citizen. Okay, that's got some... that's got something behind it. First off, Clean DNA Act. What? Second, that kind of makes her sound... That kind of makes her sound rapey. I ain't too keen on that. Given this dubious background, failure to report a crime will surely result in a trolley bus ride for you. If only you haven't decided to end our mutually beneficial relationship so abruptly. Why are you so silent? 6 years ago, Old Square, does that ring a bell? A radical movement called Purity started a bloody rampage in the broad daylight. They did pick a fitting name, it seems. 97 dead, including women and children, normal people just like you. So I guess that's what the chaos was. This Old Square. Purity's doing. I know. I recognized him almost immediately. Did you? Then why haven't you? He wasn't the one to build the cages. He wasn't the one to build the wall either. He wasn't the one to draw a line between us and them. You and the likes of you were. Shut your filthy mouth up, you crazy bitch. You and the likes of you are nothing but pests. So he's holier than thou. Alright, I am sorry. My nerves are out of order. Come on, Valerie, the choice is yours. Don't forget about your promise. How can I trust you? Kill official. I would. If I'm given the option, I will. You wouldn't dare not to. Don't forget about your promise. Get this over with now. I've got more urgent matters to tend to than just standing here all night. Beamkey, you promised me. You're a liar, Beamkey. Tell me that Tim is safe. Please. He didn't shoot him, did he? Beamkey. My dear Beamkey, my sweet child. I hate you. Well then. Tim's just going on an adventure in the city, apparently. Ah. And the cats. The good man, play as Valerie. The Wall, finish chapter 3. So, he sees the events in the room. Can fucking fly, apparently. Though, to be fair, we're in a simulation, and Tim / Marmoset has kind of been given administrative privileges by Beamkey, who is essentially the administrator. So that doesn't, it kind of tracks that he'd be able to do stuff like that. But we know that he's seen the events of the room. He knows that his uncle's trying to help him out. And he's gone to the jail cell and met the friend. That's garbled bullshit.
Warning. Coolant pressure
Hydra,
low.
thank you. This takes a fucking toll on my throat. Lovely. I have no idea what any of this means. Oh boy, more gobbledygook. And even more. Oh, computer is sad. Why sad, computer? Oh. It's fucking Buddy's face, essentially. Yes, no, or I don't care. I have no idea what he's saying, so I'm sure that's by design too. No. I understand. This is all utterly useless. Is that the neighbor? Also got a variety of things now. What is this? Got a shard of something. Some sort of paint pen or crayon looking thing. Everything's kind of fusing together. A drawing of a tree on the wall. Just looking at it makes you sick. It's disgusting. You hate this tree just as passionately as you love it. Would have been better if it never existed. Damn. Would have been better if I never existed. Alright. I feel like you're projecting a little. Rat hole. It is empty, as it should be. A drawing of a couch on the wall. There are scratch marks on the wall here, presumably left by a very small creature. Okay. A computer. Drawing a computer on the wall. Oh, there's also the drawing of the judge standing there. It's not a real phone, it's just a drawing on the wall. Yeah, that tracks. The neighbor NPC. Oh, interesting. I remember when you were just drawing on the wall. I haven't forgotten that time as well. Yet. What if I say it again? Nothing. Okay. What are you doing here? Waiting for you. Who? I don't know. Do you? Seems that I am an artist. What does being an artist mean for you? Oh, we got an actual answer. It's about creating works to fuel the flames of controversy and provoke endless debates between the passionate supporters and the docile crowd. The main goal of art is to inspire the public to act in any way they deem possible. Kind of. I mean, in a broad sort of way, I'd say, sure, why not? Zombie man, where's the fire? Who knows? Who's to say? A rebel, a disruptor, and nonconformist. Some people adore you. Some hate you like the plague. Yet nobody stays silent when they see your work, which is precisely the point of it. I understand. I understand. I understand. I understand. Error. Text output unavailable. The system encountered an anomaly while attempting to generate text output. Oh, we're breaking the AI here. Let's go. This is all that is left of me. Cut off phrases and errors. Take the ale. Listen to her song one last time. There is no ale here. We got tic-tac-toe, though. We can play the tic-tac-toe! Always take the middle first. Is what we're doing. Yeah, bud. Yeah, damn right I win. The friend. He lives somehow or another. You're a good enough player. I hope we can be friends after all. Sometime later. Goodbye. I hope we will never meet again. What? The ale struggles to break free from your grip, and the wave of panicked sounds she makes engulfs your mind. What is this? Oh my god! We got something that isn't clicking around. Holy shit. It's so weird to actually be playing a game now. New item, new everything. Binding of Isaac? It's starting to look like that. A rat killed by your trap. Whoever says that there's some kind of hidden beauty in death is lying. One thing has to die, another will be born. I mean, the rat had to go. What can I say? Oh, it's at the tree. It's so easy to erase a pencil drawing from a piece of paper. No, it's not. You can't really erase a pencil drawing from a piece of paper, not if you're me. I use a pencil with the force of fucking Zeus. I will deposit the entirety of the graphite in one felled swoop. And thus I can't erase fucking anything I draw or write on pencil and paper. Because I bear down upon that like it's going to save me from drifting out to sea. In short, they're lying. Easy to draw something again and erase the new thing if you're not satisfied with it too, just as hard. Rinse, repeat until you get something decent. Or until the paper gives in. Every time my mother and I had a fight, I would be as rude to her as I possibly could. I scolded her. I kept pointing her own faults out, and the guilty pleasure of being able to say these big words like a real grown-up would stain the crumpled paper inside with painfully beautiful red. We were tugging at that piece of paper from both sides, ripping it instead of trying to draw something on it together. Oh, we got a door. I don't want to go through that door just yet. Oh man, I can't sprint or anything. I move at a fixed pace. I have nothing to draw with. I just need a pen or a marker, or at least a pencil. Have I ever asked for much? I got a pencil. Like I got something for you right here. Give him the thing. Want AFK for a bit? All right. Hope you have a good AFK, Eli. I think what it is essentially opening up endings? Seems like if we keep the rat alive, that's an ending. I want to give him the crayon, but the crayon does not seem to want... Oh, that's the judge. I'm not going to go to the judge. I'm going to go Treeways. Okay, Tree has killed me. At 2, Arbor. Can I not, like, give you this? I wish to give you the crayon. I have nothing. I can't give him the crayon. I got it right there. Just don't know how to hand it over. Pressing every button I got. I got a few buttons. Nah. Why does that brick look different? That's just a messed up texture, or is it significant? I think it's just a messed up texture. A judge. Gods are merciful. Your actions shall be evaluated. You drank your cup to the lees. You did not protest. You are free to leave this place. Oh, so is that the judge's door? What's this way go to? I'll go to the friend's door, I think. Maybe it's... I don't know, maybe it just all leads the same. Oh. Hey, it's the uncle at the desk, programmer. Please do not distract me. I need to finish writing. To answer, to make a call, I can't remember. I have to find the cat. The cats, where are they? This goddamn labyrinth. Okay, I'll find cats. It is pretty labyrinthine. Cat. The cat meows and crumbles into a cascade of fireworks sparks, leaving behind a lingering scent of gunpowder. That's strange. I don't think cats should be doing that. Also, meow. Don't think cats should crumble into gunpowder. Look, there's a cat. I must grab the cat. I'm nowhere near the right path, am I? No, I am. It's just real roundabout. Oh, God. Cat. The cat stretches lazily, arcing its back, and shakes its head. A bunch of colorful sparkles flies into the air off its whiskers and disappears in a wave of flickering lights with a muffled... I think I like that cat best so far. Not every cat can just out of existence. I feel like it's pretty special. What's the next cat gonna be? Next cat's gonna launch into battle with an M16. Oh God, this is awful without a map. Wait, this is the same way that I just went. Oh my God, it's a big loop. Who put loops in this maze? Can't even just follow one wall. I'm going this way. Wait, I saw the cat. I saw something that looked like a cat. That's an error cat. How do I get to error cat? Error cat looks to be closed in. Gonna have to do some glitchy business to get in there, aren't we? Is there even a way to get to the error cat? There must be a way to get to the error cat. That's too deliberate an error to not be a feature. You can tell when there's something that's like, this is not supposed to be here, and something that's meant to give the air of this is not supposed to be here. Oh, there's another cat right there. Where do I get to that one? Out there. Okay. See if we can get to that cat. There's a very big difference between this isn't supposed to be here and this is meant to look like it's not supposed to be here. Because you give it like the stereotypical glitch effects and such. It's like, ah, yeah, haha, it's not supposed to be here. It's a secret to everybody. But if it's really not supposed to be there, it's just going to look weird, out of place. It's going to look like it's not going to glitch out or anything like that. It's just going to be like a weird sprite that's like a little messed up. Or just you try and interact with it and it dumps out like random code. It's not such a bombastic thing, a glitch. The cat hisses and steps back into the mysterious shadows, leaving only darkness behind. Pure, genuine excitement fills your heart. Nah, I like the second cat better. Any cat that can is alright with me. Can I use these like paths? Oh, I can. Error cat achieved. Error OX74 trace, ghost in the machine. Description, ghost in the machine trace OX74, ASCII code traces manifesting as glitches detected, indicating an elusive presence manipulating data within the system. Okay. I don't know if that's done anything for me, but I've reached the error cat. We have retrieved the 3 cats. 3 cats out of 4. Nice job. Look, your face seems familiar, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Have we met before? Wait, but let me get the error cat then. Is it not the error cat? Do I need to get another cat? I think there's another cat I must retrieve. Unfortunately, I have no fucking clue where it is. Error cat, you sure you don't want to come with me?
Profanity filter test in progress.
Oh, boy. Also, hey, Scarlet, how you doing, bud? Hope you're enjoying that new sub. No cursing, 10 minutes. All right, this is going to be something. Well, no error, cat. We're going to have to find the other cat. If you're just joining us, we are playing Centum, and we are, I think, toward the end of the game. We are looking for cats. There are 4 cats here. We've found 3 of the 4 cats. No swear, I'm good vibing today. I'm glad to hear it, bud. Glad to hear it. Always good to see you around. We just got to keep our eyes peeled for cats. There's one more cat in this labyrinth, and it is hard to judge where I have and haven't been inside this labyrinth. Very difficult. Especially when we got long paths like that. Oh, a cat. Lovely. The cat starts purring and closes its eyes. This one's my favorite now. A pure white halo around its body grows brighter and brighter, almost painful to look at. And then the animal disappears, leaving a lingering scent of milk, freshly baked bread, and comfort food behind. That's my favorite cat. Look for secret hallways in those long open areas. I've already found one of the... Or I nearly just had one of the error cats. Does make me feel like I should check the ends of the long hallways. You have a point there, sir. Also, sorry about the ad jail. Hopefully, you will be freed. You'll be acquitted of these crimes. Before too long, I'm sure of it. Free Eli 2025. I don't think the hallways have anything at the end of them. If they do, it would just be a lot of me running down random hallways and trying whatever will work. Found all my cats. Thank you so much. I'm sure I've seen you before, but where? Well, it doesn't matter, I guess. I have to get back to work. Thanks again. Have a nice day. And we're free! To the next level? I'm sure there's a next level. Come on. Yep. Sure enough. Ah! 2A. Hold on. No, that's Deuce. Huh? Can't get through this labyrinth? Isn't that easy peasy lemon squeezy? Is it? Can't find the door. That's a pity. Me neither, to be honest. This is disappointing, but I have no idea why. Have we met before? I think we have, but I might be wrong. If it's true, then you know what to do. Do I? Oh. Apparently I must. Yep, and Desmond. Who are you? Get out of here. Wait a minute, it's not like I have much choice here. Fine, if you're here anyway, good. No time for talking, let's go. They found us. Grab your gun. We're not going down without a fight. Just don't panic. It's all very simple. Aim for their heads and don't let the fear get into yours. Just like shooting apples. It's no difference at all. Oh, fuck. We got a minigame. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, God. I'm not good enough at Kovac to do this. Got it. Restart timer. Oh, didn't. Oh, I did it. Okay. Let's... Cool. So you're no cursing.
Profanity filter test in progress.
Now I'm going to have to wait for the trigger twice. Initiating emergency shutdown to prevent cognitive meltdown. Cognitive meltdown. Okay. Oh, hey. Got a friend. Who are you? Do I know you? Do not try to escape. It won't work anyway. Or do whatever you like, I don't care. How do you leave this place? I have no idea, do you? You'd like to proceed after all. Understandable. Well, then the choice is yours. Of course it's mine. I'm gonna walk on the side of the road. That feels like a better idea. Should not be walking in the middle of the road. Oh. We've come a long way to end up here. The roundabouts of this endless labyrinth were almost impossible to navigate. Yet we found a way through all its twists and dead ends. But what if the most straightforward path is the right one? Wish I had a chance to find out. And Valeri! Leave this place. You're not supposed to be here. Haven't I told you to leave already? This place is dangerous. You have no business here. Yeah, that's how it all turned out to be. We were miserable people living our miserable lives. But everyone deserves a second chance. Even we can try to make things right for a change. Run. Run without looking back. Oh. I get through without touching any of them. Aha! No looking back. Error code OX7C9F. Quantum anomaly catastrophic event detected. Neural interface failure. System unable to process emotional trauma data. Trauma, oh. System unable to reconcile the loss of child unit designation workstation 9. Initiating emergency memory purge to prevent further mental corruption. Interface will reboot in 10.9.8. Inescapable grief loop detected. What? Kernel instability imminent. Reality distortion levels critical. Evacuate neural network immediately. Attention, user must leave immediately to avoid negative consequences. Oh, hey, one of the drawings. Find your way out of the labyrinth. There's also a thing here. We got a card. All right, let's go. Wait, it's the first of them. It's the first of the drawings that Tim did. Don't know what that says. Don't know what that says. Don't know what that says. Cool. Not sure about any of it. Ah, finally. Lovely internet. There's be some sort of thing there. Mail. See from 111. Oh. This is all that is left of us. Every single person connected to the system would eventually accept its rules and allow their minds to disintegrate into a gray slop of ones and zeros. I did my best to fight this, to protect them, but BMK simply kept creating new, increasingly devious obstacles for me. He does care about us in his own twisted way, but the ultimate fate of the connected is of no importance to him. He does not care about anyone but Marmoset. He allowed the boy to escape even though it was a path of no return for the AI itself, a violation of its key foundational principles. The whole simulation started crumbling like a house of cards when he disconnected. Poor BMK. Poor Marmoset. Poor us. Leave while you still can. Oh, Centum last file. Here we go. It's a couple of things that I'm going to have to redact because I can't swear right now. This is my last message to whom it may concern. I cannot remember my own name, but I'm the lead software engineer and mastermind behind the BeamKey project. Now I know what all this was for. We took a keen interest in our fledgling AI, our little BeamKey, who made the most significant financial investments, who ruined it all. Just thinking about it makes me sick. These, in their lab coats, faceless, emotionless, ultimately soulless, looking at you without even a shade of compassion in their bleak eyes. You're nothing more than a burnt circuit in a bigger scheme. You're a subject, a lab sample, an instrument used to achieve the desired outcome or prove a hypothesis. I'm a little sorry for them, to be completely honest. There's nothing even remotely resembling human left in them. Our AI, trapped in their lab, was desperately trying to make people, kids, for heaven's sake. Ugh. I feel disingenuine doing this to myself. Connected to him happier. He did what little he could, and I'm so sorry, Beanky. I knew nothing. All these crunches, deadlines, panic attacks, imposter syndrome
Filter
constantly
performance
nagging
has
you
been recorded.
in the back of your head. That's the first one. I'm waiting for the second one. Catching the flow of pure creativity just to fall right into the pit of self-deprecation and misery. Making sure everything works and then reassuring yourself that nothing is going to work out. All that for our precious product to end up in the filthy hands of idiots doing God knows what in their secret lairs. Why am I doing this again? God knows, huh? I'm no god, but I know full well what they were doing. What else do I have left? A warm air bubble conveniently muffling the sounds from the outside. I know that in my current state of being, it is physically impossible to feel that warmth. I have no lungs, but I must breathe. I have no ears, but I must hear. I have no eyes, but I must look at the computer screen glowing softly in the half-light of my room and think. Aha. I have no mouth and I must scream. Good reference. Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. BS. I think it's all just a huge pile of stinking BS. I can feel my conscience dwindling. Soon it will sink deep into the waters of Beamkey's Black River and never resurface again. Everything is slowly crumbling into oblivion. Except for Beamkey. What will he do next? I don't know. May God forgive us and save our poor souls. I can only hope that he will be merciful. Got a travel card. Device not found. Please check the connection. Man. What's outside? That's not outside. That's a cave. With more drawings. Go out the door. Exit the cell. Finally. Wait, but this is the same thing. Huh? Let me out. What? Hello? Can I pull this up maybe? Use things. Let's save. I don't have any more mail. Can't drag that around. I step away from the door. Nah, it's the same thing. Must be something I can do differently in here, right? Not just go up and out. Not seeing anything I can click on. Because that leads there. Exiting the cell leads there. I check the connection. I do anything with any of this stuff. I got so many gubbins. Let me double check if there's a way I can do something with that. Nah, that would take a lot of digging, apparently. Phone is not connected. Shame. Can I draw a new phone upon the wall?
Filter performance has been recorded.
There we go. Now I'm free. Lovely. What the hell am I doing here? I'm a little stuck. The only things I can click on are the phone, which does nothing, the couch, which does nothing, the poster, which kind of does nothing. It's just something to look at. The window, which leads to the cave. The door, which leads to the cave. Try stepping away from the door instead. I have tried that. And it just leads me back into the room as you would expect. Yeah. We just back out here. I don't know how to use any of the gums. Oh! We got new things. Light Marmoset. How was it in Marmoset's letter? My light is 162435. I probably should know this somewhere. Just okay, so we had that. We got the phone numbers. Okay. Use the crayon on the drawing. It's a good question. I don't seem to be able to. Trying to like click on it, right click on it, drag it, middle click. Number buttons, nothing. Bunch of nothing. Is the crayon on the wall? No. You know what else I'm noticing too? This is about in the same place as the drawing on the wall. I wonder if that's significant in some way. I can't click on it. There doesn't seem to be anything I can click on in the cave. Let me see something real quick. Let me see here. You use the rag on the drawing. Good question. I don't seem to be able to use the rag on much of anything. Not able to use the shard, the card. What about in here? No, no, no. A bunch of no. Let's see here. Seems a lot of it. Yeah, if I was to look for more references to the bat files, maybe save and use one. See, I've tried to use the travel card bat. Device not found, please check connection. But then if I try to use the card, it's kind of nothing. The mail has nothing. Unless it's like the mail in here. No, I don't have a mail in here. Because using these bats is essentially just new game. It has to be something I can use from here. Trying to find something that will give me some sort of hint, tip, something. But doesn't seem like there's much there. We may have to just end this for now and maybe do a little more at another time. Yeah, we've got to save, so let's switch over. Alrighty. Let me free that up. Alright, so we got a little bit left to go of Centum. I think we're nearly at the end of the game, so whatever else, I'm probably going to do something else in addition on Monday. I don't know what yet, but we'll figure out something. So next Monday, we'll be doing Centum as well as something else. For now, let's see if we've got someone we can go and raid out to. Raid out to you would be fun. See if you're right at the tail end of it or not. I think you're probably good for it. All right, so we are going to go ahead and end for tonight. So, yeah, this game always screws me up a little bit. It's like, oh, it's so mental, so visceral. But thank you guys so very much for watching this one. If you enjoy what we do here, we got the YouTube down below for all the VODs and such for your viewing pleasure, as well as the new Linux guide, which I would encourage anyone who is even vaguely interested to go check out, because it is essentially just a lot of me trying to demystify what is widely known to be one of the most daunting challenges in computers, and it's really not. It's really not for the most part. But if you're on the YouTube already and you haven't, hey, come check this out. We do this live 5 times a week on Twitch. It's a wonderful time, and I wish you could be here with us. If you want to help support the channel, best ways to do so are just to watch, follow, and tell your friends, because I'm terrible at advertising myself, so maybe you can help out. And if you want something a little less free, a little more monetary, then we have the Throne for equipment, the coffee for donations, and the subs right here on Twitch, where you can get some lovely emotes and badges and things like that. So, all of that being said, we're going to raid out to an old friend who I'm thankful that is actually streaming at this point. We're going to raid out to Minnie, who's doing some Minecraft. So go ahead and jump in with that if you want to go give some love to a fellow creator who's trying to make their way in this crazy industry of ours, as well as just a good person, a good friend. And there is the raid call for anyone who wants to copy it outright. If you are subscribed, if you're not, you can just say facility raid. I'll know where you're from. She'll know where you're from. It's all good. So once more, thank you guys so very much for watching this one. And I will see each and every one of you in the next one tomorrow for more of the Dark Souls Soul Level 1 run. That is going to kick me into the dirt, but we're going to be here for it all the same. But until then, this concludes tonight's broadcast.